Hey, good morning everybody. It's Eric with Eric's Garage AZ coming at you today. And if you see behind me, I've got a beautiful custom one of one 1965 Pontiac GTO, and this is a special episode of What's in Your Garage, because my buddy Ron was cool enough to bring the car out of the garage so we could get some pictures ahead of time. But in the meantime, stay tuned. We're gonna be right back with you. Well, hey, I'm back with you, and I got my buddy Ron here. And Ron, we had a chance to meet at the Phoenix Indoor Car Show, right?
Right.
And that's where I saw this beautiful 1965 Pontiac GTO.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what, I appreciate you letting me do a video of this car. This car is off the chart cool, folks. In fact, the chassis has been totally done, so he doesn't really drive this car. He takes it to shows and he wins awards. Like, thanks again, I appreciate it. Tell us a little bit about the car, 1965 GTO. You said you're the original owner and you still own it, is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I ordered this car in 1965. It wasn't a different color than what's already out there, so I ordered Nassau Blue, which came on a Corvette only, and years and years later I found out that I got the only known special ordered 65 GTO painted Nassau Blue.
So this 1965 Pontiac GTO.
General Motors said that's the only one they built special, that color. Yeah.
You see this here, folks. Look at this color, this paint. Now you said it's gone through some body work and things of this nature. Because you're originally from where? The Midwest?
I'm from Mansfield, Ohio.
Okay. So it's seen some better days.
Yep. I put 89,000 miles on that GTO before I killed it, and then I put another motor in and it didn't run good enough for me, so I just kind of let it set by the wayside, and it just got laid back, and I never did much to it. And finally I found out years later that it is special and ordered special and the only one, and of that color especially. And so I started on it about 7 years ago, and I made it new, and I mean it's new. I turned the speedometer back to 0. I got 178 miles on it.
Wow.
Not even broke in yet. I can't turn it loose yet.
Right, no, I don't blame you, yeah.
So
right. You said you've done a lot of work with body panels and stuff like that. Show us some of the stuff you've done on this car. What? Is it basically everything?
Yeah. Well, first is the special paint job, but before that, I had it in a body shop, and every bit of the flooring and trunk is all new. The wheel wells is new, and the rear quarters are brand new. The door skins are brand new, and what parts I couldn't buy brand new, I made them new.
Yeah. Now let's look back here. You said the rear body panels are also redone too. These are smooth, man.
My body shop guy and myself, we spent months block sanding them fenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're perfect. Yeah, you'd never know. And then I had a friend come by, Ron Fernandez or something like that, and he put a double white stripe down the side of that GTO, and the GTO's only had one white stripe.
And that's what this is here?
Yep. He double striped that, and boy, he says, you got the only one in Arizona.
That's pretty cool. Let's set it off.
Yes, sir.
You said the trunk was redone too. Can you pop that trunk so we can show it off here a little bit? Look at this, folks. Oh my!
One other thing this car's got that a lot of them don't have, and some do and don't, but when I had it tore apart, and as I built it back up, started building it up, I had the time and I could do it, and this car is 100% insulated. I mean total, the trunk, the floor, everything.
Well, what did you use for insulation?
Pardon?
What did you use for insulation?
I used the regular car insulation of the regular material that you use, and it's soundproof, boy, 100%. Yeah, and the mufflers is
super clean too. I mean,
yeah, it's all new floor, new carpet, and just everything I made new that I couldn't buy new. And this car is probably 60–70% Ames catalog built.
Okay, now what's Ames catalog?
Ames catalog is a Pontiac. There's only 2 or 3 of them out there. It's the biggest Pontiac dealers in the nation.
Okay.
Ames is one of the biggest, and I bought everything through Ames.
Wow, beautiful.
What I didn't get through Ames, I got at Summit.
Okay.
Summit sold the bigger panels and stuff that Ames didn't sell.
Let's take a look here at the inside. And you said the inside was redone.
Yep, the inside is parchment pearl white.
It's parchment pearl white?
It's pearl white, and that's the original it came with. And the only thing is it's brand new, but it's the same as color. And
is it the same pattern, same material, everything?
Everything in there is you see as I bought it. Now the only change in there is all GTO dashes are black. I painted the dash pearl white as the seats are, and my steering wheel, all steering wheels were they were a mahogany.
Okay.
And they were special ordered. You couldn't order a GTO plane without reordering that.
Mahogany wheel there in the
so I painted it pearl white too.
Okay. Very cool.
The people that judge my car have mentioned a lot of times that I've only got 3 colors. I got the Nassau Blue, the black carpet, and the white interior, and they like that.
Yeah.
Because most cars they got multiple colors, and they don't jive and fit in. And yeah, it's.
Now you mentioned something about motors here, and we popped the hood here, and behind us we saw that chrome gem there, and I'm the kind of person that thinks the motor is the diamond in the setting.
Yes.
And so let's talk about this motor here, Ron, because this thing is just bad to the bone.
Yeah, this motor I killed the original, and I couldn't fix the one I had. I killed it too bad.
When you say killed it, what do you mean? You drove it like you stole it?
Cracked a block.
Okay.
So it was ruined. So I teamed up. I got a 66 GTO short block. Took it to my engine builder, and all of these parts you see here are original from the factory. Every bit of them. Carburetors, the heads, and everything.
Is all this stuff here, what you're saying is original from the factory?
All but the air condition. It's aftermarket.
Okay, and that's down over here.
Air condition was one big hog mess on the firewall.
Okay.
And the only difference in this body and this whole car is I shaved the firewall, made it smooth, hid all my wires. That's the only difference in this body. And
look at how clean this is too. You shave the firewalls. Look at that out there, folks. Look at this.
I built something for this motor that no other GTO's got that I know of.
What's that?
I wanted to hide my heads and manifolds because the paint always burns off the heads.
Right.
I designed those panels fits over the the heads. And,
wow.
And my manufacturer guy, he built them for me. I told him what I wanted.
No kidding.
And they bolt on each end of the head.
That's pretty cool.
It covers up the spark plugs in the head.
And there's a little bit of space there between your steering mechanism and the head cover.
Yep.
That's cool. Now what's this right here?
Okay.
Because I don't see a battery anywhere.
Well, here it is.
Oh!
Now,
that's a pretty slick battery cover.
This battery that is too small for all of my wiring, so I ran a special hot wire back underneath the dash and the under the steering column there, and put in kind of a second battery backup.
Okay.
And I ran all my rear wires and dash through it, and my big battery up front here furnishes that, which I can get. You can tell it's pretty full right now.
Yeah.
And
that's pretty cool.
And I built this battery case, built that lid.
I like that.
It looks real.
It does. It looks really,
now
really
the radiator is original in looks, but the original ones are 2-core. This is a 4-core.
Okay.
And I did away with my fan because I had no room for my fan, so I put the electric fan in there. And the only thing wrong with that is I forget to turn it on.
Oh, I understand.
It only takes a second to find out it ain't on.
That temperature gauge takes
Yep, boy, she gets hot right now.
Yes, it does.
But that fan, now I turn it on the minute I start the car. It cools it right down. And I drove it and it don't get hot.
Now, when we take a look at this, let's step back here for a second. We see a nice little stance here, and then I see some really cool wheels there. What kind of suspension do you have on this right now?
This is total the best air ride tech. It's ride tech.
Okay.
And I bought the most expensive they had, which I didn't need that, but I hooked it up myself and it was pretty simple. It's kind of a headache at times because up and down in it, and and if you don't run the motor, the battery is weak because the front end is so heavy.
Okay.
I can drop it once or twice and my battery is down. It don't kill the battery, but it's down too much that the air ride won't work.
Right. All right.
So I got to have it running, and I got 3 settings on it. I got high setting, and then when I turn the key on, it goes right to road height.
Okay, good.
And then for show, like now, I can set it down.
Okay, cool. I like that stance right there.
I can drop it a little lower, but I don't.
Slam to the ground, yeah. Now, when you originally had this car, off camera you said you bought Krager rims. Now these look like Kragers, but they're not. Who makes these rims here? Because they're really sharp looking.
These are Boyd Coddington rims.
Oh, no kidding.
Boyd Coddington.
Here.
Yep, it says right on there. I picked them. Fuchs was just a little more expensive, and Boyd Coddington, I got a better deal. And the fronts are 17-inch, the back ones is 18-inch.
No kidding, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
So it gives you again that aggressive stance on there too.
So then I said, well, I got to be able to stop this car.
Right.
So I picked Bear Brakes.
I see that, yeah.
Yep.
Bear Brakes right here out of Phoenix, man.
Yep, Bear Brakes.
Yep, right there, Bear Brakes.
Yep.
Well, can we do this? Can we give it a start so people can hear what this beautiful, beautiful thing has to say?
Yep.
That's music to my ears, Ron. I don't know about you. It sounds awesome, doesn't it? Now, what's the size of the engine in this right now?
The engine in this, brand new, is 360 horse, 389 cubic inches.
Right.
And
have you done something to it?
Yeah, it's not souped up, but it's doctored up.
Okay.
I bored it 30 over, and it's 392 cubic inch, and I'm getting about 400 horse out of it.
Oh, kidding.
And I can go out and just on the 2-barrel, I can open it up, and it steps out real good. Yeah. I can run this car up to 90 mile an hour. Maybe it not to 90 mile an hour on the 2-barrel. And then you got 2 more carburetors, and it's like shifting gears.
Really?
Yeah.
It's back and see a little bit.
It does, boy.
Cool. All right. Well, we're getting ready to wrap up here. Ron, I want to thank you again, but as we wrap up, is there anything specific you want to tell car collectors, car enthusiasts, maybe the young guy coming up wanting to get into cars, or something about this car you want to say in closing?
Well,
it's tough to do in one sentence, isn't it?
First, you got to have the car. First, the second, you got to have the car done decent, and third, you got to have a place to put it. You don't build a classic car and leave it set outside, and if you ain't got a garage, you better not build it, because you can't keep it nice. That's well stated. I'll tell you what, folks, Ron, we're going to say goodbye here. Ron, thank you very, very much for everything you've done for me here. Remember, folks, like, subscribe, share. You're an awesome guy, man. I'm glad we had a chance to meet. Yeah. And what they say in Eric's Garage AZ land is, drive it like you stole it, bitches. See you later. Bye, Ron. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more right here on Eric's Garage AZ.